Hey there, Bachelor Nation. Welcome back to TFacts, where we dive into the juiciest stories from the world of reality TV. Today, we've got 6 unique updates that you won't want to miss, so grab your popcorn and let's jump right in. First up, we're taking a look at the latest season of The Bachelor. Get a behind-the-scenes peek at the drama with our exclusive coverage and insights into the lives of your favorite contestants. Next, Bachelor alum Carolina Quixano spills the tea on her dramatic moments with Juliana Pasquarosa, revealing why she felt their confrontation was all for show. You'll want to hear her side of the story. Then, Carolina isn't done yet. She recalls how she tried to ensure that Grant Ellis wasn't playing games with her heart during the season. What really went down behind the scenes? Stay tuned to find out. Up next, we have Juliana Pasquarosa clapping back at harsh comments about her fiancé Grant Ellis and his connection with Lishagar. Find out how she defended herself in the face of online criticism. And who could forget about Chloie Costello? We'll catch up with her as she shares her journey since finding love on season 29 of The Bachelor. What has she been up to in the modeling world? Last but not least, we have Guy Gansert from The Golden Bachelorette, who has found love post-show. See how he's celebrating his new relationship and the heartwarming message he shared with fans. All right, Bachelor Nation, that's a wrap for our quick headlines. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to join the discussion in the comments below. Let's dive right into the news. Let's dive into the latest buzz from season 29 of The Bachelor. This season has been nothing short of dramatic, with contestants bringing both heart and turbulence to the screen. One of the standout moments has been the tension between Carolina Quixano and Juliana Pasquarosa. Carolina, who quickly garnered a villain edit during the season, has been vocal about her experiences. She expressed that her confrontation with Juliana felt staged, suggesting that it was more of a performance than a genuine interaction. Throughout her time on the show, Carolina felt frustrated by how the drama played out and how producers handled her narrative. During an appearance on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, she opened up about the moment she was confronted by Juliana. Instead of an honest discussion, Carolina sensed that the entire situation was orchestrated for the cameras. She stated, "It just felt like it was performative. I feel like at the hotel, we could have talked about it. We could have had a civil conversation the same way that me and Rose did." A central theme in Carolina's reflections is the legitimacy of her feelings. She questioned the process and opened up about her interactions with Grant Ellis, the Bachelor. She conveyed that questioning her feelings and experiences was not being negative, but rather a natural part of the dating process. As she put it, if Grant isn't sure which woman he wants until he gets to know them, then why can't the ladies feel the same? This season has sparked numerous discussions about authenticity and the manipulation of narratives in reality TV. Carolina's candid revelations certainly give us a different perspective on what goes on behind the scenes. So, what do you think? Is it fair for contestants to feel like their experiences are being twisted for drama? Make sure to let us know in the comments. Now, moving on to our next story, let's talk more about Carolina Quixano as she reveals even more about her journey on season 29 of The Bachelor. In a recent episode of the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, she went in depth about her concerns regarding Grant Ellis, the Bachelor himself. Carolina shared that she and fellow contestants, including Rose Somm, were constantly comparing notes on their relationships with Grant. She highlighted a specific moment during her one-on-one date with him where they seemed to have a strong connection. However, Carolina later discovered that Grant was saying similar things to other contestants as well. Rose had told me that Grant did the exact same thing for her and Lisha. He was saying a lot to me on my one-on-one, Carolina explained. As the drama unfolded, Carolina felt compelled to address her suspicions directly with Grant. She wanted to make sure she wasn't falling victim to his charm while he was juggling multiple connections. "I was like, should we keep going or are we going to hurt each other?" she recalled. This candidness speaks volumes about her desire to protect herself and her fellow contestants from potential heartbreak. However, confronting Grant about her feelings wasn't easy. Carolina indicated that she was careful not to name names while discussing her doubts, a tactic she hoped would protect her relationship with Rose. But in the end, Grant figured out who Carolina was referencing, leading to an awkward exchange that left Carolina feeling frustrated. "It was like, damn, I'm frustrated, but I get why you had to do it," she said. Amid all the turmoil, fans witnessed Grant's journey as he navigated his connections with multiple women, culminating in his final decision. But Carolina's reflections shed light on the psychological complexities contestants face while vying for love in such a high-stakes environment. So, how do you feel about the pressure these contestants experience? Are they being played, or is it part of the game? Let us know your thoughts. Next up, let's continue with Carolina Quixano, as she shares even more insights into her experience on season 29 of The Bachelor. During her appearance on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, Carolina opened up about her efforts to ensure that Grant Ellis wasn't leading her on or playing with her emotions. As she described her time on the show, Carolina revealed that she was hyper-aware of the dynamics unfolding between herself, Grant, and the other contestants. "In the moment when you're living it, you're kind of like, so happy and then you haven't really processed it," she explained. This sentiment resonates with many contestants who often find themselves in confusing situations, balancing emotions while competing for the Bachelor's affection. Throughout her conversations with fellow contestants, like Rose, Carolina made it a point to stay alert. The two would frequently discuss the things Grant was saying to them and how he was navigating his relationships. One moment that really stood out was when Rose asked Carolina, "Should we keep going or are we going to hurt each other?" This kind of solidarity emphasized the importance of looking out for one another in an often cutthroat environment. Carolina ultimately confronted Grant about her concerns without revealing specific details. "I felt so good and so like, wow, that's a man," when he's like, "You're fine, I'm going to protect you. I'm not going to look into it," she recalled. However, it didn't take long for her to feel disappointed when the drama escalated, exposing her to all the contestants in the house. Listeners are given a glimpse into not just the romantic advances, but also the emotional roller coaster that accompanies being on a show designed for love. Carolina's experiences shine a light on the immense pressure contestants face and how their emotions can easily become a focal point for enjoyment and drama on reality TV. What are your thoughts on her perspective? Do you think contestants are making informed choices or simply swept away by the experience? Let us know in the comments. Now, let's shift our focus to Juliana Pasquarosa, who has been making waves with her bold responses to critics following her engagement to Grant Ellis. In a recent TikTok video, Juliana addressed a comment from a hater who reminded her of Grant's previous connection with Lisha Gar. The user referenced a moment from the show where Grant seemed to be torn between the two women, saying, "Hey, remember when Grant said on television, 'Should I just stop right now and pick Lisha?'" Juliana didn't hold back in her response. With a confident and playful tone, she said, "Hey, so this is a really odd thing to take time out of your day to type? Hope that helps." This feisty reaction showcases her ability to handle negativity head-on, and she proves that she's unbothered by past relationships as she embraces her present with Grant. In her TikTok video, Juliana also humorously lip-synced and danced to No Doubt's hit song, "Just a Girl," adding a lighthearted touch to her rebuttal. She captioned the video, "When you have to stay in separate hotels from your fiancé BC, the world doesn't know together yet." This nod to the pressures of public scrutiny highlights the unique challenges that reality stars face as their lives and relationships unfold before millions of viewers. The couple has faced scrutiny throughout their journey, especially as there were questions about how genuine Grant's feelings were for Juliana given his connection with Lisha. Grant himself defended Juliana in the comments section of her post, expressing his excitement for their relationship with a comment, "I can't wait, medium dark purple purple." Juliana's strong stance and Grant's supportive responses reflect their commitment to each other despite outside noise. It's a reminder that love can triumph even in the face of criticism and public opinion. What do you think of Juliana's approach to dealing with negativity? Are her responses empowering or unnecessary? Make sure to share your thoughts below. And now, let's take a moment to catch up with Chloie Costello, who became a fan favorite during season 29 of The Bachelor. After her time on the show, Chloie has been actively sharing updates about her life on social media, and fans are excited to see what she's been up to, especially in her modeling career. Recently, Chloie released a video where she opened up about how she got started in modeling. She shared that her journey began when she was just a teenager. "I started when I was in high school. I was about 15, and I don't know what came over me, but I just randomly reached out to my local agency in Kansas City where I grew up," she explained. This act of courage showed her determination to follow her dreams even at a young age. Chloie recalled the critical moment when she had to decide the direction of her modeling career. "My agent at the time sat me down and was like, 'There's one of two ways we can proceed. You can either lose weight and try to get down to what would be considered straight size, which is 0 to a 4, or we can market you as plus size.'" With confidence and self-acceptance, Chloie chose to embrace her body and market herself as a plus-size model. She said, "I don't think God designed my body to be a 0, 2, or a 4, so I said, let's market me as a plus size, I guess." Through her journey, Chloie encountered both challenges and victories. She revealed that her modeling career didn't really take off until after she graduated from college, maintaining a proactive approach to her career. "I'm signed in New York, LA, Miami, Chicago, and I just signed with an agency in London," she proudly shared. Her reach and success in the industry speak to her hard work and perseverance. Fans are loving Chloie's authentic and relatable story, and many are excited to cheer her on as she continues to break barriers in the modeling world. How inspiring is it to see someone like Chloie thriving after their time on the show? We'd love to hear your thoughts on her journey and any experiences you've had with body positivity. Drop your comments below. Lastly, let's catch up with Guy Gansert from the very first season of The Golden Bachelorette, who recently shared some exciting news of his own. After searching for love on the show and making it to the end with Joan Vassos, although she ultimately chose someone else, it seems like Guy has discovered love off-screen. Guy took to Instagram to announce his new relationship, posting a heartwarming photo with his girlfriend, Johanna Boston. In the caption, he joyfully declared, "I have found my person, Red." The couple looks adorable together, standing in front of a giant heart while on vacation in Cabo San Lucas, beaming with happiness. The comments section exploded with excitement from fans and fellow Bachelor Nation stars alike, all wishing him the best in his new relationship. Susan Knowles commented, "Excited for you two hearts," while Jonathan Roan added, "Congratulations, brother. Looks like my golden brother struck a heart of gold yellow heart." Even Jesse Palmer chimed in, expressing his happiness by saying, "So happy for you both." Guy's announcement is a beautiful reminder that while the search for love can be challenging, it's also filled with hope and new beginnings. His journey on The Golden Bachelorette may have concluded, but it seems that his love story is just beginning. We love seeing how Bachelor Nation contestants continue to find happiness in their lives after the show. What do you think about Guy and Johanna's blossoming romance? Are you rooting for them to go the distance? Let us know in the comments below.